Let's take a quick look at some business news now. While Asian stock markets made gains on the back, first of all, of that news that the AstraZeneca vaccination would be able to increase its supply to the European Union. You can see currently they are all in the positive territory. Shanghai making a comeback there despite weak manufacturing data coming out of China. The Hang Seng in Hong Kong and the Kospi and Seoul doing particularly well as things stand, both up well over 2%. Well, the astronomical surge, meanwhile, in the stock price of video game seller GameStop continues to make headlines. At the end of last week, droves of social media users bought shares in that company as part of a self-described righteous crusade against Wall Street. However, many analysts say the move is not likely to alter Wall Street for the good. Claire Rush reports.
It's being described by many as akin to the Battle of David and Goliath, an online army of retail investors and day traders taking on Wall Street.
It's the regular Joes versus Wall Street. I like being a part of it, and that I think that sentiment is shared amongst a lot of people.
Successfully triggering a short squeeze by buying GameStop shares en masse, pushing up stock prices, and ensnaring the hedge funds that had bet against it by short selling it. The internet movement is having an effect on markets. The stock price of GameStop, a video game chain store, has surged more than 1,000% this year alone, and hedge funds have racked up billions in trading losses. But beneath the surface, some analysts say the social media movement, fueled by small investors, is less righteous than it seems. Market makers and middlemen are also cashing in. One such middleman is Robinhood. The trading app doesn't charge a commission for trades and doesn't require account minimums, luring millions of users with its easy-to-use interface. The app is free for users, but that's because Robinhood makes its money by selling users' data flow to third parties, including hedge funds.
Robinhood portrays themselves as the small investors' tool. However, how Robinhood makes money, 100% of their revenue comes from them selling their data to Wall Street. So actually the real customer is not the trader, it's not the small investor, it is actually Wall Street.
While many analysts say the battle won't fundamentally change the financial industry, for the small investors taking part, the victory is more symbolic, proof that the general public can shake down the 1%.